Now it's time to continue this. I want to play as much as I can. Alright, finna load this data right here.
May I help you with something, Kqodgaming-san?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start? Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mik-
How do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know?
What's up, Lil Cajun? What's good? How you doing today?
I'm afraid
Hope
I
you're
can't
doing
give you any
fine.
details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation, but if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can.
What you been
For
up
now,
to?
let me ask the questions.
You good? You just on the game? Like, what game are you
Very
on?
well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he...
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly It was as if all was well. Then, suddenly, he was gone. Or,
Were you two not that close?
no. We had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Call of Duty what?
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba?
Which Call of Duty are you playing?
Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was... However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret?
Modern Warfare 2? The new one that just came out? Or just part 1?
For one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly Then there's the issue of... I should mention, I'm the one
That's
who...
fair. But what that still doesn't end...
I'm...
Oh, okay. I didn't know. That's a good game to play too. You got Warzone?
The police perform even something as small...
And how is this...
Oh,
Were your thoughts...
could this be what riled you up?
Hell yeah, playing with randoms. That's just about right.
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the... But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son...
Well, that's...
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled.
So you kicking ass on it or what? All depends on location or what? Are you going ham and cheese?
That's why we're really here. To prevent...
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying. Then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that?
Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV...
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshi.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei.
Her? Great. That's my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
All right, we're back at it. Y'all probably hear my little baby in the background, but who cares? We're gonna continue on playing it. We're in the faculty room.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh, is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you. Suspicious. What the? Suspicious.
What are you doing here?
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikashiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher.
Why do you of all people want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide. There were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying, and Miko Shiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. And during his time...
He's not the type to bully, then?
I would say...
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong... 4 years ago...
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? Well, I'm sure you've...
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because...
Let me ask you something,
By all
Yagami.
means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before
Believe
now.
me, once I learn what I need about Miko Shiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
What's up,
One last
Frag?
question.
What's good?
You and the chairman both
I
mentioned
see he
Miko
make it rain
Shiba-kun
more
among
money.
the students here.
Heard that, Frag.
Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the... Miko Shiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? That aside, I did get some interesting intel. Now, that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium. Close one. Almost got it. Huh? You're Kqodgaming from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Miko Shiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap
Okay,
shot while my back
let's
was
do this.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Miko Shiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Okay, that was fresh. That was fresh right there. This is very different from the first one.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh? Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
Fallen Angel, what's going on? What's good, Fallen Angel? 6937, what is good? How are you doing this afternoon?
Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how
Oh,
about this?
finna add another one on to my playlist, as you know it.
That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
Oh, you on a lunch break? I hope you're enjoying your lunch. You too, fangirl, what's going on?
No.
Appreciate the
I
visit.
do have a lawyer's badge.
Pure to Godfather, what's good, man? Thank all of y'all. That like button when y'all get a chance. Hell yeah.
Certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Oh, anytime.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something, although...
Oh, yeah. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note...
Show each other some love.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself.
Alright. I gotta do this, guys.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I...
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh no, you don't.
Reg 07, what's going on, man? What is good?
The very shoes on your feet.
I'm in this story mode.
The exact same sneakers as the
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak.
Hell yeah. Just like the other one, 07. Just like the other one.
While wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
It's part 2 from the first one.
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on. There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
Man, imagine a couple years from now, real life people. Oh yeah.
Why don't you just give it up already?
Hell yeah, the graphics gonna be so crazy. I already know. Hell, I probably won't even. Well, I'll probably still be playing it, but it's gonna be real. You know, it's gonna be like, damn, what the hell?
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With
Hell
that,
yeah.
I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online explorer to supply this information to the police. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
Let's say we have a chat.
Okay, negotiate.
Chat?
She has a deal right there, right?
I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth, and make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sub-stories. Nothing of the sort.
Figure out
Hold it
how
right
to.
there. If you run away, my evidence goes straight to the police.
Okay. Let me see.
Suspicious. Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, this trope carries over into the real world.
Dang, she is really serious. She's on my ass for real.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery...
Hey, that's neat.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside. So the But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my... It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have...
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. The real-life logistics may not play out. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it...
Right? How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective.
Let me be the advisor for real.
Oh yeah. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera...
I'll let you deduce that yourself. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it?
As I was trying to I'm not done here, Violet.
Really?
Sawa-sensei. But, so what do you think? Oh, and if it's experience...
The purpose you stated for being here does fit
Hell
the
yeah.
circumstances better, but I will... So?
A test?
Right this way.
What? Hey!
Hold up right quick. Let me see. This is battle bonus 1. Okay. Boost the attack level. I'm finna be strong as hell. At the first beginning, I'm finna be strong. I'm just on episode 2.
Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san. However, I intend to test him for...
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. And your sister's as nosy as mine.
Please have a seat, Yagami.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here. Could you tell...
Primarily, we function as a book club, but when the opportunity... And by that...
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly...
Oh, don't... If we could all be...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, say our investigator... Why, letting such...
While I do admire...
Then shouldn't we hand you off...
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then.
You make some valid points. So, getting back to this...
Yes. So, that being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective, and once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san.
Huh?
You know it, It seems that one of our dance club. Unfortunately, I've
All
yet.
you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want she in danger.
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating. Well, we found this out online, so we're admitted. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing. She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum. But then she goes in for the... She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal.
Okay, I can see. I mean, he's...
You're not, I believe...
Oh, yeah.
I'd say that as soon as...
Yeah, I get
I think
it.
we're finally... After all, the truth...
That's not quite... In any case, now that the situation's clear, just tell me where...
It is said that the great Sherlock from helpless old...
So, you want me to go
Yep.
under...
You're going to infiltrate the dance...
Wait,
If it's required, then yeah. Those girls are close. However...
but how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and...
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up. So, just give them a few pointers. Act...
Easy peasy?
I'm sure you can...
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of...
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san. I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor.
Huh?
Where's the captain? Ah, right there!
Something's not right.
Sayaka Nishizono.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry.
Oh, great. The MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only...
What do you get?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah.
And I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not...
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm...
Oh, so modest. I've been...
Whoa.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
We've been practicing and we only were moved, but it feels it's really kind of down to...
I shouldn't have to say... And...
I think you guys could use...
Really?
There we go. I think your performance could use a... Well, but you were right.
I see if only... Oh!
Ah. Let's take a part... What if you guys also sang, like the idol groups do?
Sorry?
Think about it. Right. Why not? Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches.
That's... actually... yeah, but we don't...
Well, you're in luck. Well,
no!
it's my own...
Perfect!
Guess...
Sweet!
Wait,
Let's see some ass
really?
kicking. Of course. How else we'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, if you're giving up after stringing them along this far... Hey...
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I've never done this before, though,
don't
so...
be so hard on yourself. Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine while you're watching.
Sure.
Okay. In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Let's freaking dance.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best. Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Like it? Wow! Wait, is that could never do that? Oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out! See it?
Oh, look at that! Did you see that?
Yagami-san, what was that just now?
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a
Yagami-san, that was incredible! You're not just a pro,
Wow.
you're no way
You're
an
giving it.
amateur. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine. If that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now,
Hey,
Yagami-san.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we could all use...
If you guys will have me, then
Oh, you're the best!
I think
Huh?
it's time...
So, did I pass? I'd say it.
Indeed, you have. Honestly, every time I...
Gee,
Well,
Oh, I'm a...
yeah. Also, I haven't...
Yeah?
So, spreading through the news with those pieces... But... At any rate, yeah. That is to say...
That'd be great.
Sure. So long. Also, we do need their only responsibility. Our school makes you jump through
Yeah, sounds like they...
Yep. No worries there. The chairman actually... Well, I made...
What? Really? Man, I wish he told me the club's already had advisors. and let-
Typical. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is. Well,
wonder-
with all that said, welcome to the...
Hey, you'll get your chance.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point. Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple
What's
months,
up?
and I
What's
need to ask the
up?
basketball club a few
It's your
questions.
boy. What's good, man?
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Miko Shiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikashiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theory?
Oh yeah, everything is real good, man. I'm just relaxing and adding another one on to the playlist.
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was
Still grinding, doing my thing with these walkthroughs I'm making.
Did show up almost daily.
The club was really...
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess.
Oh, from class 2 too? I don't know.
Something special about Class 2 too?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Miko Shiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Miko Shiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us, so anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikashiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikashiba's like, he'd make her shoot and then go, see, that was...
Are you saying he would...
That makes it sound bad.
Wasn't Mikashiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
That's
He said
not
the way...
true. She's got a nice chest, too.
Anyway, when Miko Shiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikashiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Writing on her...
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
You spacing out on me?
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah. Think about us for a second.
Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it. You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We'd better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there. Matsu? Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And at the time, did you know maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around?
Why?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koda-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, It's gotta be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh. Turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
Okay. I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this?
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
Okay, let's get at it and see what the problem is. The third floor. Okay, back at it again. Here we go.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with. So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Liumon.
Yokohama Liumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually.
Okay.
Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid?
Okay.
You're missing the big picture.
Yes, he is missing the big
So
picture.
fast, you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumang, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Let's go.
What a waste. Ugh, my eyes. Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't! Huh?
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai.
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
you came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? Don't give me that smug look.
Come on!
You need to listen.
Bring it! I thought you were walking away. Bring it!
He's too good at this, man.
That still sound like a good
we
idea?
were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
And from here on out, we're buds.
Little Cajun, come on. Don't be done playing with randoms. Come on, little Cajun. Not playing with randoms. You know you can deal with it.
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Mikoshiba-sensei showed up to practice. Kind of a pain in the ass.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more. For all of us.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then?
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz.
You called the guy about 10 fucking damn. They must really be sorry to play against.
Right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of...
This isn't the time for bullshit.
You talked to
All she told me was, and that he looked out for you.
Huh?
Why? Something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was... I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the
rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba and Sawa... I don't think he ever really got...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I teach England during his time at...
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks. What the? Hey. Suspicious. What the?
Pardon. Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Two months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
if you knew Mikoshiba?
Because...
Well, yes, I thought...
Cute.
Now I mean, what if you...
Nobody's getting injured.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I have the chairman's...
What?
I think we're getting side...
No. That he's dead. That was all we found out. They hardly gave us room.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, Mikoshiba came up...
Ihara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident.
So the police really are...
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ihara-san had a...
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the...
Then...
A court would say...
How do you know?
I'd tell you, but I've heard you weren't... You knew he was a book. I just want to get the story. Did you have a sudden change?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Kqodgaming. Pretty sadistic for...
That's an...
Then it's not a stretch. And I think it's also... This is murder we're talking... Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ihara.
Right.
Now
sorry.
if you'll excuse me.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. Pretty much... Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting some...
What? God damn it, man. You are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever...
Then I ought to come be your backup. Where we at?
You think I need a drunk co-pilot? Not going back for me, though.
I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Why is this And stay down. Really, guys? What a waste.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live.
So
You can
he
cry about
does.
it. Right. I haven't...
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be Tsukumo.
Already done. Once the chairman asked us if memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
His father, but even so...
Yeah, I doubt it
And
would.
that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crime.
Predicts crime?
Essentially.
That still sounds...
If you say so. Yagamishi.
Oh yeah, pretty much hacked...
Yep. Though there are... We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront but direct, at least in theory.
Well, I think you've got it.
I thought you'd never ask, but with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone.
Go right ahead.
And that...
This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
Well, how do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagami-shi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector? I could use this to pick up cries for help. Or even...
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities. Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that. I can hear it. Can't make it out. Excuse me. Please. Excuse me. Kqodgaming. Yep. By the way. Hmm? Aw. Huh? Hmm? Huh. This is, I see. No way. No. Yep. Please. And stay down. Excuse me. Why is there so What a waste. Really, guys?
Yagamishi.
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so...
Awesome. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town, or here's putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, in layman's terms, the more you enter new data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime.
problem?
Sawa-sensei, isn't it? Stereo High School, Class 2-2.
Yes?
Sir?
Take your break! You guys don't say much, do you? After this is over, you better start talking. Time to tell me what you know! Let's go!
Sir, are you okay? I hung up with the cops just now.
Really? Just now? You want to keep going?
Yo! Need a hand with these guys?
Huh?
Good job holding them back on your own.
Dude!
You're not the only hero here.
I mean, where did you even come from?
I was watching from inside, man.
Okay. You shouldn't get involved.
Relax, fella. Allow me to show you how it's done.
Hey, hold on!
Listen up. I'm just gonna warn you, I'm a better fighter than this guy.
Huh? Fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. Thanks for making them slink into the night before I could even ask who they were.
Huh?
Later.
Can I help you?
I came here to meet someone. I'll just check upstairs real quick. Sensei, are you okay? Did someone get here before me?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can say. I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
What happened up here? Did someone come to intimidate you? Someone who might be involved?
I couldn't make out who the woman was. She had sunglasses on.
What did she say to you?
That I need to stay away from this. The whole Mikoshiba-kun case. And then she said that you need to do the same.
Me too?
Yes.
And what if I were to refuse?
If you said no. Then she told me I should give you this picture.
Huh? This is Mikoshiba.
sorry, but I'm leaving.
Wait! I get it. At least let me walk you home.
Just stop! I don't want anything to do with this! If you come back to the school, I'd appreciate it if you would stop talking to me. There's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious. Still so.
That would be the white mask of the Yokohama Liumang. These guys would break your knees for the right price.
So they're just a bunch of thugs for hire?
Pretty much.
Well, anything else I can do for you?
I've earned something of a reputation here in this town. But you've got a face I haven't seen anywhere before. Why are these goons picking a fight with you? Got any ideas?
I've got a hunch, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
A tightwad, huh? Didn't I just bail your ass out?
A handyman?
It's Kuwana. You got trouble here, I'm the one you call. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I can handle shit the cops won't deal with either.
Not exactly a service I'm in need of at the moment. Crossing that line is tough, and I prefer to do it myself.
Oh, really? And what line of work would that be?
I'm a private detective in Kamurocho. What is it now?
Some competition just showed up on my turf and made a scene, man. How would you feel if the situation was reversed? You wouldn't tolerate any disrespect, would you? So state your name, and then you say, sorry, Kuwana, I made a bit of a ruckus here.
Exactly how high up the food chain is a handyman in this town?
I'm just trying to teach you some manners.
People let you teach manners around here? You can't even exchange cards right.
I see you know how to block a kick. So let's move on to the next part. Don't let me down now. Come on. Now that's fancy. How's this? Hey, what else you got?
Better than I was. Hey, you want to tone it down?
Time's up, both of you. The cops are almost here.
What the? Sugiura-kun.
You know each other?
After we get out of here. Come on, let's use the back way. Seriously? How do a couple of grown-ass men end up bickering like that?
I was just finishing what he started.
Yeah. And you can thank Sugiura-kun here that you're still standing.
How do you even know this guy?
Kawana-san's our senpai here in Ijincho. He's the local handyman. He's got tons of connections both above and below ground. So, no. About our head?
Unlike...
Settle.
Kawanis.
Specific...
Nah. Hold up.
Maybe they would... I mean, I doubt it.
Whatever the case.
No, Ken. Good news.
No, thanks.
Man, if you're gonna make a mess, especially...
Fine.
What is?
Having some... Besides, don't you owe him for some...
He didn't save...
Holy...
Hey.
Coming...
You're lost.
Huh?
Hmm?
Hey!
Yeah. Hmm?
Huh?
Hey.
Hmm?
Hmm? Gotcha.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh?
I see. Yep.
Ha ha.
Hmm. Huh.
Ha ha.
Hmm? Yep.
Ha ha.
disguise ourselves. And stay down. For real? Really, guys? Excuse me.
ありがとう。
What a waste.
It's hard to imagine. And you're saying Sawa-sensei was given this picture?
Right. And it must have really shaken her up. She wouldn't even stick around to have a chat. Some mysterious woman handed her the photo. She's gotta be linked to Hiro Mikoshiba's murder in one way or another. If I had to guess, she's working with or for Ehara. But I couldn't tell you how they're connected.
It might even be that she's the one who hired the Yokohama Liumang to attack you at that restaurant. If they're telling you to drop the Mikoshiba case, they're connected too.
A threat like that might have worked on a run-of-the-mill detective in over his head.
But how do you think you even got on their radar at all, Yagamishi? Mikoshiba's case is so big they needed hired muscle to stop you?
If I'm that much of a thorn in their side, the police investigation is worse.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they stop you in your tracks, Kanagawa police would just pick up the trail right where you left off.
I have to figure, I'm not the one they were really there to threaten into staying silent. It was Sawa-sensei. 4 years ago when Toshiro Ehara killed himself. Apparently, she thought Mikoshiba was the one bullying him. I set up that meeting with her so she could tell me more about what really happened at the time. But as of now, someone's pretty bent on making sure she doesn't reveal that. That'd be my guess.
Well, if that's the case, I'm afraid their threats were actually pretty effective. Sawa-sensei's lips are sealed now. There's not much we can really do about it.
Don't worry. I'm not near done yet. Besides, they've already made one big mistake.
Yeah?
They hired a gang thinking they could scare a detective off the scent. No way in hell they're expecting me to double down even harder on it.
You're totally right. That was a rather massive oversight on their part.
That night, the news broke on every channel and across the internet that the corpse found in Ijincho had been identified. Every student, teacher, and faculty member at Serio High School would know how Hiro Mikashiba died. The details were heartbreaking, and a lot of lives were about to be turned upside down.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikashiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ijincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Yes, we have grief counselors on site.
Hello. You've reached
Yes.
Serio High School. Yes. It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes.
Harold, what's good, man? What's going on? Put that back in there.
Found in Izazaki Ijincho. Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro
What's good,
Mikashiba, a
Harold,
student
man?
teacher at
Hope you're
Serio
doing
High
good
School.
today. Appreciate you, eh?
Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikashiba was reported as a missing person 2 months
So, what's the plan today, fellas? Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
You'll have to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Serio High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
Right from the outset? But then which means she was...
Then some chicken shit.
Whoever she was?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikashiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread?
That's good to hear, Harold. That's good, man.
More justified?
I've been checking out your videos and stuff, dude. You know, I know you're still there.
But what gets me is...
Just trying to add some more onto my playlist. A full game walkthroughs.
Have you considered
I let them beat down through the years.
Truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past...
I doubt he has that kind of... Guess we'll have to ask her directly.
Yeah, but didn't she make it...
What kind of a detective would I be?
Point taken.
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura.
Okay, I would like to say appreciate y'all. Lost Judgment. This is part 3 of Lost Judgment. Be prepared for part 4 of Lost Judgment. Will be soon.